Hey, what's going on guys, it's Night today, and hopefully you had a fantastic day like always. In today's video, I'm going back to the old roots for Call of Duty Cold War. Basically, I'm using the Bullfrog. Now, if you weren't here at the beginning of my channel, where I posted Cold War, this was a really good gun at the beginning, where I was getting the diamond camos for SMG. I really do enjoy this gun, and I really don't see it that much often. Now, why is this gun underrated? It's because the AK-74 used great, MP5 is still good. I believe this gun should be used way more often than usual. It's because it has basically no recoil at all, even without the attachments. If I take off all the recoil attachments, like I said, basically if I take off all the recoil attachments, it has 180 vertical recoil jolts and then horizontal 127. You could really get away with playing different playstyles with this gun. You can make a pusher's one. Basically what that is, it's just basically having more speed in every category. You can have a bruiser grip, you can have a task force if you want to do more damage and more range. You could really make a lot of different playstyles with this gun. But the playstyle I'm going with today is basically to reduce the most recoil as I can with this weapon. So when you shoot at somebody, there's no up or down, left, right, random recoil. It's just straight. For the class setup that I'm using is, for the muzzle, we're using a muzzle brake. Now, if you don't know why I'm using a muzzle brake, is because it reduces vertical recoil only. Now, you may be saying, why not use the Special Compensator or KGB Eliminator like you always use? It's because most pro players use the muzzle brake, but also there's no cons to horizontal recoil. Because what they said was, it's more easier to control vertical recoil than horizontal recoil, because horizontal recoil is randomized sometimes. So I'm just gonna go with the muzzle brake. For the barrel, I'm using the extended, or I'm using wide because I want more bullet velocity. For the underbarrel, I'm going with the Special grip. Now, this is where you could change it up. You can have the speed grip if you want to move faster around the map, or the bruiser grip, so have faster melee and 3% to everything for movement speed. Now for the handle, we all know GRU Elastic Wrap, the best handle of the game, I believe. Reasons why is because aim down sight time 30%, 90% flinch resistance, and also drop shotting. For the stock, we're using the KGB Stealth to stock. Reasons why is because it's sprint to fire time and also aim, walking, movement speed. For my secondary, basically I'm still using a Street Sweeper. It's a good backup just in case you run out of bullets. It's still going to be the same attachments like always. You could change it up a bit. Like if you wanted to change the stock, you could have the Marathon stock or the SAS combat stock, but I go with the no stock. For the muzzle, we're using the duckbill choke, so I have a wide pellet spread. For the barrel, we're using a Ranger. You could change this to reinforce heavy with a faster fire rate and also effective damage range. This is why I mostly use all the time, but I go with the Ranger so I can shoot farther, or you can go with the Task Force. The Task Force allows you to one-shot people up close instead of two-shot people, but it's up to you guys. For the body, we're using a SWAT laser sight. Reason why is because I want that 35% hip fire accuracy when I'm using this weapon. For the magazine, 18-round drum. Yes, it's gonna be very, very painful to reload this gun, but trust me, you want those 18 rounds. For the stock, we're going with no stock, so I can have sprint to fire time, so I can hit fire faster. And the rest of the class setup is basically the same thing, same perks, same wildcard, same stem shot, Sentex, field mic. Well, I'll say guys, I hope you enjoyed today's gameplay, and see you guys next time. So we're playing hardpoint on Express, and I just want to say, the Bullfrog at the beginning helped me so much, because this is a really good gun. It basically has 50 rounds to it, so you get an extended mag off rip, which is beautiful because the other SMGs you get 30 rounds maybe, and you spit them out in 2 seconds. But with this gun you get 50, and also there no recoil to this weapon. It's really good because you can just do that. I don't know how I got that double kill, but yeah, at the beginning of the game where I was using just primary SMGs to get diamond camo. But yeah, at the beginning of the game, I was using these guns to get diamond. I really did like the Bullfrog. It's really underrated. Most people just use the MP5, AK, 74U, but this gun is a really good gun. You should give it a try if you can. So, apparently for the Pro League that they're using, they're going to have preset classes instead of actual created class. Now, from the pro players, they're basically saying this is to cater to the casuals, because, if you're a casual Call of Duty player, you don't know what class... Why is this guy not doing? So, like I was saying before, you're a casual player, you don't know what class setups you're using, so you don't know what's the best thing to use for your weapon. So, what Activision did was, they basically said, we're just gonna give you a preset class, you can just copy that. Sorry, I know how you feel, bro. You need to get backstabbed for the challenge. So what they did was they basically put preset class setups. All the pro players, the team leader or something, they basically all came together and said, yo, what's it gonna be the class setup that we're gonna use for the pro series? And they all agreed upon basically one set class for each role. So there's a sniper role, there's a rusher role, like for the SMGs, like what I do. No, no, no. So there's an AK-74U, a sniper, AR rolls, mid-tank. There's a lot more. So that's going to be very interesting once you actually be able to see what they're using. I'm definitely going to use those classes up in the future and make videos on them to see which ones are the best. I'm still going to look at the videos to see what the pre-made class setups are for the SMGs and also ARs. I give both of them a try later down the line. Hopefully they're going to be good. So apparently in Warzone, they fixed the blueprints that were pay to win. So what I believe from my information is, the MAC-10, there was a blueprint. It was the recent one that came out for the season. It basically reload quicker than the normal one, which is kind of pay to win, I ain't gonna die. Because when you have to reload in a certain situation, and then you reload faster than your enemy, you're gonna get the kill. But I'm glad they are taking changes to like fixing stuff. They did ban like 90,000 people. It's still a cheating problem in Warzone. That's why I rarely play it. But hopefully they do have like an anti-cheat soon. The CEO of basically of Blizzard and Activision basically said they're gonna focus more on Warzone compared to like multiplayer. I don't have a problem with that because obviously BRs are very like trendy, like Fortnite, Warzone. Obviously, they're gonna be like money makers for them. So you gotta go where the money is for business wise. But I hope multiplayer doesn't get hit too hard because this year it wasn't bad. Well, there was the least amount of content, but with the pandemic, it's kind of hard on them to do. On 21. But I just hope multiplayer still sticks around with all of us. I choked 2 nukes, I'm upset. It is what it is, though. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's gameplay, and stay out, my friends.